toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. Fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Vaught-Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on another team from the SEC, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense will get the ball first. Last season, the Rebels missed opportunity after opportunity to deliver the knockout blow, a game that they never trailed until the final play when Garrett Nussmeier threw an overtime touchdown pass and sent Tiger Stadium into pandemonium.
And one of the things I remember most about that game, David, was just how LSU got after Jackson Dart. Their defense in the pass rush was enormous in that game. They had 6 sacks. That's going to be a big factor for them again in this one, David, trying to disrupt the quarterback's rhythm.
And you know what every hotty-toddy fan remembers? That this game kept them out of the playoffs. So there's even more passion for this rivalry because they cost them something a year ago. Time to get some payback today.
Looking to throw at Simmons. Quickly complete. Bulldozes his way through. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Rebels in the hurry-up. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's
turning on the Jets. He puts them in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. That'll be first down. The most mind-boggling stat from last season is that Ole Miss trailed for a grand deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum is always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So LSU's offense will go to work for the first time today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know that having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense tonight.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football, easy for him to diagnose. They'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Guys, you just say Magnolia Bowl, and it sounds elegant and pristine and reserved. And Ole Miss and LSU, anything but charges of clock malfeasance, downright cheating back in the old days just to get a leg up in this rivalry game. He's loose. Got the first down. Looking for more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. To the ground. He's got it again. He breaks a tackle. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
I think a trait of a running back that you really look for is a guy that can bust tackles. Man, a guy that can make something out of nothing when it's not there. And just a really good job breaking the tackle, continuing to keep the play alive, and never quit.
They'll go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. To the air, it's Van Buren. Grab near the sticks, it's Sharp.
3rd down, the focus of the defense has to shift. It has to change. We have to understand now exactly where the sticks are. We can't give up those plays for them to get beyond the sticks and get those first downs.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. The give to the tailback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
To the air on 2nd down. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking to throw, it's Van Buren. Flips it out on the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right, a 41-yarder from the left hash. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. That'll bring him to within 4. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Got a little space.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
They'll run play action. Fires to the big fella. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And the Rebels headed quickly to the line. He's got it again. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. To the air, it's Simmons. Snagged out of the air. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They've got a first down here to open the period. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's got it. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. The Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. You know, you think back on the Jackson Dart era at Ole Miss, the best 3-year run in more than 50 years. Now Austin Simmons steps in, full of potential, Jesse, to lead the Rebels to further glory.
Yeah, quarterbacks have played so well under Lane Kiffin in recent years. You can even go ahead of Jackson Dart back to Matt Corral and what he was doing in that offense. So now the lefty takes over. This dude's got a lot of talent. He can make every single throw on the field. Lane Kiffin's playbook is completely at this guy's disposal, and because of that, you know there are going to be a lot of big plays for the Rebels.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. He splits the uprights. Now up by 7 points here in the second. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he makes the fair catch deep in his own territory, and he might have a question or two to answer about that decision. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. On the run, it's Durham. It's a seam wide open. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll move the tight end. To the ground with the back. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. A big 3rd down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. They'll try to power their way ahead. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
Really nice job on 3rd down by this offense. This offense has struggled on 3rd downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it 3rd and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
Well, it's clear the coaching staff had a little conversation before this drive, and they said, we have got to run the football. All 4 plays of this drive so far have been runs, and they're taking a bit of an attitude shift here. They want to be physical, and they want to pound the defense into submission.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. LSU moving quickly, going to work again on 1st down. Give to the running back. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Catch in the middle, it's Durham. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. making adjustments. Shotgun snap on third down. Quickly complete. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jesse. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Off the bootleg and rolling out. Hit as he throws. Got his man downfield. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Bounced right back to them. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Punt is on its way. Wants to bring it back. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Can't make the connection in the... Putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Complete, out of the backfield, looking for the sticks.
I don't know about the play call there, guys. 3rd down, they're throwing it behind the line of scrimmage, seeing if this guy can do something once he has it in his hands, but a better job of pursuit and tackling defensively, now setting up 4th.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Making side adjustments here. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
I love when defenses are smart enough to swat the ball down. Don't go for the pick, especially on fourth down. They knock it down. You get the ball anyways. Nice job by the defender.
Snagged in the middle. It's Wallace. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Corner's going to give them room. Back to pass, it's Simmons. Going to try to get it himself. And it's picked off at the goal line. He's run out of bounds after the pick. Clock shows 0, and that's how we'll end the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, we could be shaping up for one memorable finish in this Magnolia Bowl.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Turning it on! Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run. The OC is going to give him the ball some more.
His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. To the air, it's Van Buren. Got it in the middle, it's Sharp. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. On the move, it's Perry. Across the 25. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, LSU! And that one will give him the lead. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Phyllis, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. Central Michigan has the lead right now. Mount Pleasant has been jumping all week. But this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They are up by 7 over Eastern Michigan. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Rebels are in the hurry-up. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's hot. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. Creates a little space. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Caught in the backfield, it's Stribley. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking for a man, it's Simmons. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, out it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Quickly to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Rebels can really attack on this 2nd and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Wallace. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Rebels pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Lee. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They've got the play bottled up, fumble, it's out.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And the Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. They've got the screen set up, and that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He's already made 1 field goal, but this one is going to need a big leg. A 50-yard attempt coming. Splits the uprights. Good. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking for room, it's Perry. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. A big 3rd down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Back to throw, it's Van Buren. Intercepted. it, and the defense has set him up.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in. The field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with a pick.
Here's the pressure. Jet Rebels want to pick up the tempo. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Hand off from the shotgun. He's dragged down at the 12. Chip shot field goal range, but might they go for it here on 4th down? And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That brings him to within 1. He calls for the fair catch and makes it deep in his own end, and he might have been better off seeing if that ball would just trickle into the end zone. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Pulls and throws out the RPO. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Back to pass. It's Van Buren. Bringing the heat. Got his man on the right. Still on his feet at the 45. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. They'll give it to the back.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back. He's looking at his playlist. And he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Power football with the run. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Tigers have this offense rolling. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down.
That play call is going to force a lot of people to scratch their heads because you've got the lead late. Why aren't you just running the ball? When you throw, you risk having interceptions like that right there. That should have been picked.
He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown LSU! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I think that pass play was simply designed just to get him the football in space and let him do the rest. Obviously, they're not throwing that into the end zone, but they feel like they've got guys, especially at the running back position, that if you just give them an opportunity, they can make people miss and score like he did right there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
With the catch, it's Diggs. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Finds his man. It's Haas. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
And I've been impressed with this defense physically. Like, their physical domination of the line of scrimmage. Just the run game has been pretty non-existent so far. And, man, when you control the run game, a lot of times you can control offenses.
And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Rebels want to move quickly. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Looking to throw, it's Simmons. Caught over the middle, it's Wallace. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold on.
That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. The Rebels are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. They bring the punter onto the field now. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Now the offense will try to run out the clock with the lead. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Rides the back on the option to give. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Runs through the tackle. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
No doubt the offense at this point of the game with the lead late, they're going to try and run the football. They're going to try and bleed the clock. They need all ball carriers to stay in bounds to keep this clock ticking, just like that guy did there.
Two-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5.
Base 27 jump. Base 27 jump.
Looking for a crease. It's Jackson. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple. pull it on the read. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's 4th and short. Like, I got to stick my nose in there, get north-south, and try to get that first down. I love when I have a quarterback that can do that.
The quarterback's just going to take a knee. The Magnolia Bowl goes to LSU as the Tigers take care of Ole Miss. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. There is a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able